the jury, and ladies and gentlemen all. I'm actually Dr. Yogesh Chandra. I am Additional Dean of School of Medical Sciences and Research, Greater Noida. It's a medical college. I am Additional Dean with them. I am representing Mrs. Maya Sukumaran, who could not attend this meet because of her last minute urgent commitment which came in. So I will be representing her, and I request the organizers to show to the corporate houses in and around Hyderabad. And corporate houses, they do come to the schools to take the lectures and train the school and give a certification, run the certification courses for the school children to deal with the corporate houses in future. And also the school is academically doing very well. They have their students are topped the ICSE results in the twin cities of Hyderabad and Secunderabad. Now I'll request the jury members to please view the PPT and the video sent by the school. Thank you very much.
Just quickly run through. Mute her.
No video over there. Whatever they have sent is that is what they have sent.
So we go on with our next presentation. Yeah.
Good afternoon, jury members and fellow colleagues. I am Anita Malhotra, a founder principal, Lotus Valley International School, Gurgaon, and my colleague Harvinder is there with me. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached is the motto of Lotus Valley International School. It's a new generation green school with a world-class infrastructure and top-class teaching faculty spread over a sprawling campus of 5 acres. Our mission is thereby to build a strong foundation of knowledge and life skills among the children. We appreciate diversity and realize that each young individual is different, unique, and special, and so our constant endeavor is to help each child realize his or her potential and discover new horizons. Skating, cricket, golf. We have integrated technology seamlessly into the curriculum instead of viewing it as an add-on. School promotes learning.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I will be taking a minute.
Good afternoon, members of the jury and fellow colleagues. We start once again. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached is the motto of Lotus Valley International School, Gurgaon. It is a new gen school, a green school with a world-class infrastructure and top-class teaching faculty, spread over a sprawling 5-acre high-tech campus. Our mission is thereby to build a strong foundation of knowledge and life skills among the children. We appreciate diversity and realize that each young individual is different, unique, and special, so our constant endeavor is to help each child realize his or her potential and discover new horizons. We intend to create leaders of tomorrow. The school boasts of a state-of-the-art indoor sports block comprising of all-weather swimming pool, basketball, badminton courts, lawn tennis courts as well, besides horse riding, skating, cricket, and golf training. We have integrated technology seamlessly into the curriculum instead of viewing it as an add-on. School promotes learning not only through regular chalk and talk method or EduComp modules, but also through the 3D labs which help the conceptual understanding of a subject easy and comprehensive. The school is driven by technology, be it smart boards, eDream studios, that is the computer labs, or even the use of tablets. Students have the freedom to present their work using technologies. The regular SAS, that is the Smart Assessment System, is an add-on to the entire learning package and helps the child to self-assess and hence be able to work towards further improvement. The mathematics, science, language studios complement the entire learning process by focusing on kinesthetic learning. Our endeavor is to make each child a scholar and educate the child for life. The science seminars, mathematics and science olympiads, and related workshops give an edge to the learning experience of our learners. Learning is enriched through experimental methods in clubs like astronomy, photography, and robotics, which create an aha moment of learning as we call it. The robotics club gives the learners hands-on experience to deal with logical thinking, engineering, and computer programming. The club houses children from 8 years upwards and enables them to learn from peers, experts, and self. The photography club is another platform of intrigued learning, wherein our children get educated on the working of the hardware before actually using the cameras. Astronomy Club is one place which is a great encouraging pedestal for our budding scientists. It gives answers to all the curious minds as the session includes regular coaching and night sky observation camps. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Lotus Valley is an inclusive school where the value of inclusion is instilled in the mind of learners across the school. Children join school from all spectrums of life with different abilities and aptitudes. They come together and learn from each other. This also imbibes the values of acceptance, tolerance, and compassion for others. To enhance it further, we have Buddies program, which helps to develop relationships between the younger and older learners and provide them with stimulating opportunities for learning and skill development. We are determined to create an atmosphere where values are considered and achievement. Hence, life skill classes are taken right from pre-primary upwards, where time is dedicated for discussions and activities where knowledge, skills, and attitude towards life skills are taken care of. We believe in holistic development of children while they go through their journey of education. Apart from academic progress, we also focus on children's socio-emotional development. While we create lesson plans and design assignments, the focus is on skill development. We aim to edify our learners about the worth of communication and honesty. To reinforce this, the school strongly encourages parental involvement and conducts open houses every month and regular sit-in programs in the classes where parents and teachers give feedback to each other and create a true partnership in children's education. We also have circle times as a space for sharing and reflections. We drive children towards a vision for excellence where child is encouraged to cross over his or her own previous benchmarks and maximize the potential eventually. If we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. At Lotus Valley, we believe that today's child is tomorrow's adult. Each classroom is an EduSmart class, which brings about a complete transformation, resulting in quicker and precise understanding of the concepts. A unique learning system is followed so as to provide our learners with experiential education, with individual attention, and ensure education for understanding that is excellent in quality. At Lotus Valley, opportunities are galore for children for expressing their talents on day-to-day basis and for experiencing the joy of learning. Research shows that students who participate in successful group projects, collaborative learning, and cooperative learning exhibit a higher level of academic achievement, better critical thinking skills, a deeper understanding of learned material, and more positive and supportive relationships with peers. To ensure this, we encourage collaborative learning in the school. To add on, we have adopted a high-degree research-based pedagogy, teaching style and assessment pattern, usage of technologies to the maximum, where we encourage the learners to use for further research on any given topic, Google Science projects prepared and presented on extraterrestrial intelligence at National Science Center. Assessments are done via homework and worksheets that have all the degree or levels of questions with choices based on their abilities. ISA project in collaboration with British Council, Brown University's student exchange programs, wherein learners prepare themselves for any scenario to come up in this changing competitive world. Guest lectures by experts from specialized fields, field trips and tours, national as well as international, are some of the ways to give exposure to our learners with multidimensional aspects that bring the best growth and development to them. We at Lotus Valley International School believe in imparting right values to the learners, which they will carry with them throughout their lives. For this, we have incorporated value education programs like the Mowgli Gurukul value-based classes and the Julia Gabriel speech, drama and poetry classes. These classes act as a medium for the learners to realize the role of values in their holistic development. We've succeeded in discovering a malleable method of teaching values which can be shaped to suit each child's unique needs. Sorry for taking this extra time, but yes, there was a kind of rukawat initially, so I had to cover that up. I must tell the jury members the school is barely 2 years old. It was founded in the year 211. We started with about 250 learners, and in a short span of 2 years, we have 1,400 plus children. Thank you so much.
Infrastructure that seems to be a very high focus area. Whenever there is something very good, it comes with a flip side. So, do you identify the flip side of focusing on this kind of infrastructure, and what do you do about it?
Your expectation of parents rise by the day, and we have been able to live up to the expectations of parents, and we shall continue to do so. Today, it's all about quality, and once the quality is in place, quantity falls in place. Give us one feature of yours, something that our children have adopted, probably due to the exposure that has been given to them. Even a pre-nursery child.
Okay. And see, the priority when the children will come up for the career and your professional life, the two things are very important. Hunger will be 7 times more in this world, and water will be 10 times less. In whole your program and presentation, and it is now felt that we have to start the food safety and food security and food saving right now from the children, and water also, electricity of course. So what is in two areas, food and water, what you are teaching to the students?
Environmental awareness. Environmental issues are such that are taken up almost every day with the children.
Have you checked their lunchbox every day?
Absolutely, we have a fixed menu. We
No
have
waste?
Pardon?
No waste?
No, because you know what is happening is we have a fixed menu plan. So the whole school gets the same kind of food every day. Monday it's like a chapati roll with sabji in it. So when a child sees his peers eating the same kind of food, I find no reason why should a child be attracted to another tiffin, because everybody is eating the same food. We have a short break of about 10 minutes, which is a fruit break. So children get fruit, so everybody is eating fruit. Then we have lunch hours where everybody is eating the same tiffin. So might be the taste would be different, but they are getting the same food.
Good afternoon to the members of the jury, members of the engineering watch, and all present over here. At the outset, on behalf of my school, City International School, Mumbai, I, Mrs. Mahrukh Kadodwala, principal of the school, from its inception, would like to acknowledge the honor of being recognized as one of the best 100 schools. In a short span of just 10 years of operation, our school has excelled in all spheres, if not only in academics, but also in the extracurricular activities like sports, computer technology, creativity, etc. Thus paving the way for the international partnerships. Our student strength from just a mere 150 at the inception in 2003 today stands at around 1,392 students, which speaks volumes of the school's growth and its achievements. To support my statement, the following presentation will take you through the corridors of our activities and confirm with confidence our motto, that is, for City International School indeed believes in creating global citizens. I would be happy to respond to any of the queries that the jury may have. Thank you. When you multiply inspiration with innovation, the school reflects multifarious aspects, character formation, personality development, and grooming of students to meet the challenges of a rapidly changing world. Our school strives in defining different types of education. We welcome you to our school, so please join us as we advance to the frontiers of knowledge and education. When you multiply inspiration with innovation, by innovation education, our aim is to develop students who are aware socially and clear thinking and with good self-management and interactive skills. The motto of our school, as I repeat, is creating global citizens. When you multiply inspiration with innovation, we strongly believe in our mission, vision, and discipline statements. When we multiply inspiration with innovation, a well-planned, spacious building houses our various facilities and makes for a comfortable environment where students learn and have a clear social environment. These pictures are all about the school. When we multiply determination with dare, creating global citizens, we have initiated an access to the globe, and we have partnership schools in Lancashire, Preston, Russian School, St. Petersburg School, United States of America, and a school in Germany. We are already in process of expanding the global school partnership by linking to various other schools across the globe. When we multiply determination with dare, our students graduated and are confident global citizens. When we multiply determination with dare, I'm sorry, I'm taking a little time, and we have children going to NASA, 23 students with 5 teachers. After that, we had the Russian school who came to our school for introducing the Russian language in our school. We had the Russian governor himself visiting our school. We have a picture stating the different global activities. Visitors from Lancashire, Preston, they were there with us for a week and we looked after them. Of course, as regards academics concerned, our school has sent the first batch in 2008, and today we've sent our 6th batch with 100% results. Capabilities with capacities, these are the activities. Lastly but not the least, we've just received some awards. The International School Award by the British Council and the other awards speak for themselves. We recently received the Time Research Award also, and so on. Thank you very much. Thanks for sparing your valuable time. In Bombay, I'm sorry, at Andheri West, Oshiwara. Thank you very much.
At different levels, like the primary school level, middle school level, and the 10th level, can you just give an example of one activity which is specifically meant to promote STEM education?
We also have a pre-primary school. So at the pre-primary level, we have hands-on learning and we make the whole school activity-based. At the primary level, there is more of activities and fun, and all the festivals and all the activities, all the lessons sometimes are by way of interaction and activities. For example, I can tell you all the festivals like Ganesh Utsav and Dasera and Eid and so on are introduced by the children, and they are involved in it completely. In the middle school, we have, as per the ICSE curriculum, we have the SUPW, and the children are trained for that. They also went to NASA, and when they went to NASA, they had a 3-day workshop over there where they made robots and actually had a feel of the whole thing. So it was not only a pleasure trip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Our next presentation is from Dalhousie Public School, Pathankot, Punjab. For the jury, it's page number 86.
Let me just make it very clear that I have just been very focused, as it was asked that we have to prepare a presentation based on STEM. So I have done that. And let me thank Engineering Watch, maybe later on I won't get that, for giving me this platform to tell us what we are doing in our school as STEM literacy. And before I start my presentation, let me thank Lord Almighty for giving me this chance to showcase what we are doing as STEM education. The STEM education, why we started in our school, basically to ensure that students, they can analyze, they can think, and they can have a better problem-solving skills in day-to-day life. And that is how we adopted 4 steps, where inspire, engage, educate, and employ. where we started with the awareness at a very low level. Then certainly we try to engage at primary, where we feel that children are, although the parents, they have their vision that the children should be focusing more on science and math, but overall done, as per the survey, we felt that 75% of the students, generally they are not very proficient in maths, and also 10% of the students are unable to, come to the benchmark of, say, science level. So I'll be just showcasing few of the examples what we have done in science initially. Before we started with the STEM, we thought we will have a workshop for the teachers. This workshop does not only focus on STEM literacy, but also it tells them how to involve their curriculum day to day with the vis-a-vis children, and also to develop their leadership skills also. So the workshop was being organized. This is how we start with it. Then coming to science, few examples I'll be giving you what we have done so far. Like one of the project what we had taken was reducing carbon footprint and the usage of alternative source of energy, where we had asked our children first to decide what they want to do. Of course, students, they decided that they would like to go for a survey in and around the locality, and the two of the snippets it shows that. Later on, it was safe environment, and that's how at primary level children, they started with the vermicompost, where we felt that yes, it is something which is very, very organic. And at higher level, children designed their own biogas plant in the school itself, which was the learning outcome of this particular project. Second project what we took was the climate change project. We know that global warming and greenhouse effect, these are the very common terms which students they study in their curriculum. But actually coming to the practical aspect, we thought let children do some kind of survey. The survey was done by the middle level as well as higher level students, and in collaboration with other schools also beyond India. So we thought let other students of different schools also tell us that what is the reason why the climate is changing on day-to-day basis, and that's how a collaboration was done. And I feel very proud to announce that one of our students was invited for IGC, that is International Geographical Congress at Cologne, Germany, where he was the youngest presenter. He presented his paper. And then the learning outcome was, yes, at primary level children, they were in the school itself. Then we also touched upon marine pollution project, where the comparative study was done between Ganges as well as Amazon. And then finally, we collaborated with the schools, especially in Kathmandu, keeping in mind that, okay, that is the origin of river Ganges, not exactly the origin, but at least we can touch upon the pollution, what is happening at mountain level. Few of these slides and pics depict how the students and the school is involved into various exhibition, quizzes, and science-based symposium, etc. Technology, when it comes to technology, first thing, like other colleagues, what they had spoken about the cybercrime, before we begin into technology, we thought that let children be told about the cybercrime, and that's how the workshop was conducted. Then, of course, we had a lot of application-based technology, where children are into a lot of ad making, lot of smart, their own development of their websites, their own development of their ads and other things, and that is how we touch on technology. Engineering, of course, let me make it very clear, I'll just take half a minute. Engineering, as we get into a lot of projects where robotics is being introduced, and at higher level we have seen that children are, they are able to design their self. One of my students who got at a national level, he designed a robotic hand which can be used for disabled. And not only this Ignite, one child, she was fortunate enough to be with APJ Abdul Kalam, where she designed her own stroller bag cum chair. Then astronomical engineering, of course, is touched upon, as hands-on training is given to the children. NASA, as others spoke, we also are part of it, and you can see hands-on experience. Maths, of course, we touch upon, while in making it very, very clear to the children that every topic should be correlated to their daily usage, like e-voting, how permutation, how we can use this concept of probability and winning, then permutation and combination when we elect our student council. Then linear programming, when we talk about, one example I have given as a balanced diet, that how much calorie and what should be the two variables which can, bring into the calorie thing. Then profit loss, selling by percentage, at every level it is being done. Then at value centricity, see, basically I just wanted to say that everything is associated with the values, and when we talk about value centricity, I'll just quickly wind up. The relationship of trust and care is being done with the society, and since when the children go out for various society as well as when they are going for various surveys, certainly it is purely a value-based, probably children are into values, and that is how they are able to, interact with the society and the people. I'm unable to show rest of the slides. Like others said that we are into orphanage and other things. If you allow me, then I can show other slides where children visit to various orphanage. They are into empathy. They understand, and this is how we focus on, and that's how I feel that our school is very well prepared for the future, because we are training them and giving them hands-on experience. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for bearing me for additional time. Thank you so much. Any questions, please?
This is really remarkable that you people are emphasizing on health as well, nutrition values you're talking about every area as far as human life is concerned. But as you know, you have mentioned in this value-centric, sensitizing children on various human values by conducting value-driven assemblies and various activities on the basis of basic human values.
That's right.
So can you explain that?
See, assembly, I'll tell you very clearly. Assembly, we have at least we touch upon 12 basic values in our morning assembly. Each month we have for one value. Suppose if this month, say month of April, if we are touching upon, say maybe integrity, then we talk about integrity throughout the month, where a lot of activities are being done, and it is not just only on papers. Children, they visit also, they go out and they just have that experience, so that they are fully in, it gets instilled in them. So by and large we touch upon a lot of values like integrity, responsibility, truthfulness, respect. A lot of other values are there which we try to follow, and that is how probably it leaves an impact on the children. And second question, please.
Yeah, as an organization, are we committed to giving these values back to the society?
Of course.
Whatever prosperity this valuable organization is having. So are we planning to share all this kind of methodology to other schools as well?
Yes, see, when we organize something in and around our locality, I'm talking, since my school is in Greater Noida, let me make it very clear, it's not a very old school. The inception year is 2003, and our first batch got passed out in 2009, was the 12th standard came out, first batch. And when we talk about, having this education of values in and around the school, we have gap, maybe in a very short way, but at least we feel that we are doing something for the betterment of the society.
Thank you.
Abreast with the latest technology?
Yes, sir, we do have, and we try to, first of all, we try to organize a lot of workshops related to that, so that even if we feel that some person is not very well versed with technology, but seems to be keen worker or willing, we try to give them a lot of input, so that the teacher or maybe the student or anyone for that matter, I feel that I have also upgraded for.
Can we please keep the answers a bit short?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anne.
Thank you so much.
In the time that he is trying to connect our presentation, I would quickly like to take you through a story, and I would like to buy time. I've been sitting there admiring your presentations, seeing that we have a lot in common. We are all working for the interest of the child, who should be the ultimate beneficiary, as we are all raising the future. And I was also thinking about the questions coming from the jury, thinking that what would it be like standing here and answering those questions. Also thinking that, I'll come to that later. So, during tea break, I appreciated a few presentations as well, only to come back inside and to be informed or to be asked whether I've loaded my presentation or not. Our principal is traveling abroad. Probably the information was messaged to ma'am, which she could not see or communicate to us. So we came here thinking that we have no presentation to make. It is only sitting through the presentations of others till the time while the second presentation post tea break was on. We were in the time that he is trying to connect our presentation, I would quickly like to take you through a story, and I would like to buy time. I've been sitting there admiring your presentations, seeing that we have a lot in common. We are all working for the interest of the child, who should be the ultimate beneficiary, as we are all raising the future. And I was also thinking about the questions coming from the jury, thinking that what would it be like standing here and answering those questions? Also thinking that, I'll come to that later. So, during tea break, I appreciated a few presentations as well, only to come back inside and to be informed or to be asked whether I've loaded my presentation or not. Our principal is traveling abroad. Probably the information was messaged to ma'am, which she could not see or communicate to us. So we came here thinking that we have no presentation to make. It is only sitting through the presentations of others till the time while the second presentation post tea break was on. We were a big revolution, here to help the winds of change to make the world a better place. We have heard of French Revolution, we have heard of Industrial Revolution, and we are probably in an age of innovation revolution. And that is where STEM comes to our rescue. Play, learn, and grow together is what we believe at MAN. Our school vision is to emerge as the best choice in education, helping each child develop harmoniously, emphasizing on his and her cognitive, physical, emotional, aesthetic, social, and spiritual needs and development, and ensuring each child freedom and space to learn and grow and come out with whatever is best in that child. MRIS is a place where learning is joy. We are affiliated to CBSE. We follow the international primary curriculum till grade 5. We have an integrated, full-fledged iCarnegie robotics program right from toddlers to grade 10, and we will shortly introduce advanced robotics for grade 11 and 12. It is more than a school, a few glimpses of the school life that is there in front of you. Our key features are a learning center approach in the initial years, iCarnegie robotics program, interactive board in all the classrooms, audiovisual lab, multimedia lab, math lab, integrated science lab, well-equipped junior and senior library, fine art studio, indoor play stations, swimming pool, other sports facilities, and splash pool as well. These are some of the other key features. I'll quickly run through that. Our learning center approach is what we follow in the initial years, that is in toddlers, nursery and KG. Children come to a school where they are usually stationed in one classroom, subject teachers coming and going. Under learning center approach, children move from one center to the other center. The physical shift helps to break the monotony. When they enter into a new class, the ambience of the class, the resources in the class are related to the subject that is being taught there. The international primary curriculum, which is run from toddlers till grade 5, helps us. That was fast. Okay, I went through this. The international primary curriculum is one of our USPs. It is designed for children of all abilities and learning styles. It is based on multiple intelligence, where we do 4 themes in a year, and through these themes we integrate different subjects. Multimedia classrooms, our iCarnegie program, our children have brought laurels to the school. We've been talking of STEM, science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Somewhere while talking of all this, I felt that we are missing the humane element to it. So when we are talking of the scientific bent of mind, we should also focus on the human being who's behind creating that. So our children have brought laurels. They came up with a robot which was called a Communicane, which was an extension of the blind man's cane. They won at the Indian Robot Olympiad and went on to the World Robotics Olympiad with their Communicane. We've also started with the inclusive education program from this year. questions from the jury. You're being very kind to me, sir.
Yes, there's only one question from you,
Yes.
from all of us. Tell us your one sentence, your strength.
Our strength,
Success story.
pardon sir?
Success story.
Success story, Imad Muzaffar. He joined us in grade 8. He was a very, I would say he was an innate leader who could speak on any topic. We identified that talent in the child and we have given him open platform to go and explore the world. So much so that within 2 years, he was awarded as the youth leader at Global MU. In July, he is going to visit the Youth Congress in Auckland and he is quite promising. It is the coming together of the parents, the school and the child, and Imad is the success to show. He is also a role model for the other children.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
We go on to our next presentation.
Very good afternoon to the honorable jury members, the esteemed educationists, and all my well-wishers. Okay, I'll begin again. Good afternoon to the honorable jury members, the esteemed educationists, and all my well-wishers who are watching me live. I am the principal, Ms. Anju Sharma from Ryan International School, Ghaziabad. I'll briefly talk about the institution. We started in 1992 with total strength of 84 and presently we have a strength of 3,220 students. We've also been ranked top 10 schools amongst Ghaziabad by HDC4 survey. And this has been possible by the continuous guidance of our visionary mentors, our chairman sir, Dr. Gasti Pinto, our managing director, and our dynamic CEO sir. Our vision and mission is to be a premier global education institution and develop global citizens who are having self-confidence and providing quality education. Our approach, we have a 5-pronged approach, that is CASM. We are focusing on knowledge, attitude, social values, skills and moral values. And in a nutshell, our motto is excellence in education and all-round development. Coming on to the STEM, I would say we are imparting skills to our students, various skills, and I would briefly just read this out. Children push boundaries, test limits, and look at the world around them with inquisitive eyes. They are natural scientists. Now coming to the implementation of STEM, we had various ISA activities where children collaborated using email exchanges, video conferencings. There were various project-based learning as part of CC, research problem solving was involved in INMUN, hands-on training where we had BBA and IFA. We integrating technology in classrooms using smart classes, labs, and we inspired teachers and students by organizing various workshops for the professional development of teachers in science and of course technology and maths education, developing interest of the students by organizing various national and international Olympiads. Now coming to this global vision, as I was talking about collaborating, we have been twice accredited with the International School Award by the British Council. Our children have been participating in INMUN, which is a student-run simulation of the United Nations, and now they are so confident that we have our own Ryan Ghaziabad Model United Nations Club, which is being single-handedly, in fact, owned. The entire networking, everything has been done by the children themselves. They are organizing events. In fact, our children also are part of this Iceplex.tv, which is an interactive community educational portal learning in entire X generation. It's a media initiative by the Ryan Group, and it's a platform for the youth to air their opinion. And we have the children who have been going, and for these various courses, we have this Beyond Breaking News course, the TV News Journalism course, and these are the children who qualify as young journos, and they can be seen on Topper TV. This is there on Sony. We also have this IFA, which is Iceplex Ad Film Award. This is the first online ad filmmaking contest where children enthusiastically participate. We have Astronomy Robotics Club as well as in our school in order to promote science. Again, we talk about technology. We have the smart classrooms, children work, and for the various projects, science projects, we have labs. Children have been participating in various national and international Olympiads, Science Talent Search examination, and he was the state topper. Children have been participating and getting in national level Science Talent Search examinations as well. There is a 12-point vision, which is of our chairman, that we are using in order to prepare children for the future. Children have been participating in International Children's Festival of Performing Arts. Environment again plays a very, very important role. They have been doing street plays, tree plantation drive, and here I would like to share that each and every student of every class is there in one of the groups where we have groups of 12, and they had been to different societies for the tree plantation drives, and we covered almost 125 societies, as you can see through these clips. There are other non-conventional projects that we have in our school. We have herbal garden, we have rainwater harvesting system, we have Jatropha plantation, which is a biodiesel plant, a vermicompost pit as well. We organize various camps. We have Cubs and Bulbuls in our school. We have NCC, first aid camps, road safety, fire drills. These are the various events that we organize, and we prepare children for the future, developing confidence in them. We also have entrepreneurship, and this is how we do. We have different faiths. We encourage the children to open bank account. Children sell vegetables and vermicompost manure, which is there in the school garden. We also organize celebrity interactions where people from different walks of life are invited to the school, and children interact with them, and of course gain the confidence and also get to know about the various careers available. We also are taking care about healthcare. We organize various health checkup camps for the parents and students. And of course, sports also plays a very important role. I would just quickly tell you, we have the various sports, and in fact, children have been to different competitions. There was a football championship in Malaysia and in China, and even in Gothia Cup. Children have been enthusiastically participating in. Coming to the values, we have organized theme-based assemblies and celebrate important days, and there are various charity drives and visits. And regarding community transformation, we have adopted a village, as well as children are working for one of the jail. I'll just quickly browse through, and this is the work of the children. In fact, they have collected funds by organizing various fates, and then they went to these places, to the villagers. They have collected the raw material, and we also organized a free health checkup camp for the villagers. Even for the jail inmates, initially we had an interaction with the jail minister, and the children interacted with the jail superintendent, and thereafter we had conducted a workshop for the jail inmates there regarding paper bag making. And there are other things which are lined up for this year. So thank you so much, and I would just say the Rhinites are the kings and queens in the making. Now questions.
Now we've seen a lot of presentations, and I think we all come to the belief that STEM comes from conceptual knowledge. Whatever we are seeing, this CCE and so many things that are happening,
Yes.
and whatever we are reading, we are talking of MCQs and objective-based questions.
Right.
Do you believe objective-based questions are a true way of assessing conceptual knowledge? Or that is giving more of rote learning and a lot of marks?
No, but I think you need to have conceptual knowledge first, then only one can answer. Otherwise, whether it is MCQs or it is objective type, you need to have knowledge. That is very important. The concepts have to be clear.
So can you tell us some way of how you are using a performance parameter for conceptual knowledge, and how is it actually getting reflected for the students?
Well, I think children, as far as their concepts are concerned, it is very important that through experimentation, whatever concept is taught in the class, it has to be, children should see actually things happening. Teachers are taking to the labs and showing them the real things, so that they are discouraging.
Let's have a clear answer. I am probably saying, बच्चे आज के डेट में जब तक नंबर साथ में नहीं जोड़े होते कोई चीज नहीं करते. So they'll go and they'll see everything whatever they want to see, and they'll come back and say रटना इतना है क्योंकि टीचर ने कहा इतना रटो, इतने क्वेश्चन करो, इतने नंबर आएंगे.
No, but here,
Is there anything-
yes, here I would like to say that when we talk about CC, it's not only about pen paper test. It is also about projects. It is also about notebook maintenance. So there are a lot of aspects which are there related to a particular subject. So we cannot emphasize that it's only about the child also knows these days that it's not that what they are going to learn, they'll be getting marks for that. They are assessed in other parameters.
I'll put it short now. As far as group activities are concerned, we know how they get handled.
Right.
There are one or two who do it, rest of them are piggybacking. Again, I'll just put it in one line again if you have an answer. How do you encourage someone who is better on concepts and maybe not so good on rote and therefore is not getting that kind of marks that a rote guy is getting?
Now here I think the one who's better in concepts, we do have quizzes in the school, and because there are a lot of children who are good in orals and it's not necessary they are good in memorizing. So they are the ones who are motivated to organize events. They are the ones who take charge and have certain quiz which they do. There are children who are good in presentations. So we do have competitions where they have to showcase their skills using presentations.
Can I answer for you?
Yes.
I think the most important thing is that when you understand, you can rote learn. Does
Yes.
that answer? Rote learning is necessary. You can't stand in the courtroom and not know which act to refer to. But if you've understood it, then you will do it.
Right.
So the rote learning should go with thinking. And I have another question for you. In your values, you've written social values separate from moral values. I think they're both the same.
Yes, but we are just trying to, talk about, when we talk about social values, we're talking about the child's interaction with the society.
No, I understand what it means. But all I'm saying is,
Yes, when we talk about
you cannot
values-
have moral values if you don't know how to behave.
Yes, that is right. That is right.
And behavior is a part of social life.
Right, right.
So I think when you are there are a lot of Ryanites here.
Yes.
So tell us, it's a competition between the four of you.
Not really.
Not really. Okay, it's not a competition. Okay. So, aren't you competing? We are all part. You're not one. You're four.
100 schools we are competing.
Yeah, here.
For all 100 schools.
But 5 or 4 or 5 here. So I'm just asking the question. One cutting edge that you make with the 4 here and the rest 16 here.
Okay. No, I think
I'm just asking.
yes, I am going to answer
I'm
that.
so happy that you're working as one.
Right.
So should we consider you as one or should we consider you as 4?
No, I think-
Are you individual? So
Yes.
as an individual,
I
how are
answer
you
that.
having one special, very, very unique feature?
Now, I think the kind of place where I am in, probably the challenges which I am facing in Ghaziabad, probably my principal who's there
I'm
in...
not talking about challenges. I'm talking about a plus point.
Okay. I think as far as plus point is concerned, we are really working on the language skills of the children. Again, as I said.
They all are. They all are. There can be no life without language in a school.
Yes.
Communication is a must.
Communication is a must, but here I would
How
say
are you
again...
1 point better than the rest? We are asking you to judge yourself.
No, I think again, as I said, judging and comparison, I would not do, because if I talk about my particular area, I probably can compare myself, because the kind of opportunities that my school is giving.
It's out of question. We're asking you for a plus point. We're not asking you to explain anything.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you 1 step ahead?
Well, I can say that we are, as far as values are concerned, our children are very well disciplined.
They are not?
Well, that is what I am saying. So if you're asking me, so I think I am going to put my, this question you can check from them.
Okay. Fine,
thank you so much. Thank you.
Just a small question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Your school is how old?
Well, we started in 92, as I told you, with 84 students, and presently we have a strength of 3,220.
Okay, do you recall any illustrious, last few years, some illustrious alumni? who has gone out?
Yes,
to
yes.
school
In
and
fact,
made
we have a lot of alumni presently. Those who are studying abroad. In fact, we have one student who is a fighter pilot in the Indian Air Force. And in fact, we had invited this alumni to the school. He interacted with the children. So, and in fact, I was teaching him. So, yes, as a teacher.
For the jury, this is page number 132.
Education Center of our city, Kanpur. Nearly 3,000 students enter the school portal every day, and we, as teachers, nurture and nourish them intellectually, physically, and morally. Since the inception in 1982, the school has grown from strength to strength. Singhanians are presented with opportunities and exposures that are a veritable smorgasbord of food for thought for both the institute and the scientific mind. At SPSCC, we have fully equipped state-of-the-art laboratories. The physics lab boasts of optical fiber kit, cathode ray, oscilloscope, function generator, laser, and visible spectrometer. Biology lab, it has thousands of specimens to teach botany and zoology at the school level. The ultra-modern and sophisticated biotech laboratories are the pride of the science school department. Here, the students learn and practice biochemical techniques like centrifugation, incubation, DNA separation, and several other modern cytogenetic experiments. The Biodiversity Museum of Taxonomy consists of various specimens that have been prepared from the material available in the school's botanical garden. The unique Museum of Paleontology is the first of its kind in any school Sabi. CBT along with ODT, smart classes across the board in all 74 classrooms are the unique features that enhance computer-based pedagogical skills. Launching itself at International Forum, the school has decided to go global by getting involved in several projects by British Council, which involves extensive collaboration with connecting classrooms, global teacher accreditation, and student exchange program, among several others. And as school's march to glory continues unabated, I'm happy to share, very recently we were conferred with the prestigious Green School Award by Center for Science and Environment, Gobo Times, for our exemplary work in environment conservation. The school also bagged the first position at the All India level for the brilliantly crafted project, Kaleidoscope, and Innovative Practices in Science Education. A specially designed robotics club functions effectively with active participation by students of classes 6 to 12. We also provide students the opportunity to experience learning avenues outside their education curriculum. Yes, sir. I would share through various projects. One is Disha, where we are teaching, there are slum dwellers in the nearby areas. They are being brought to the school. The students, they teach them, they educate them, give them vocational training, and their articles are displayed in school and they are also sold off. We provide them financial help. Then the Schools on Wheel concept is also a unique project where we are, where we provide, we've adopted the schools and we are giving them proper education and ensuring that each one teach one concept in a society.
How many schools you have adopted?
So 5 schools.
Vocational training.
Yes, sir.
How is that possible?
Sir, like they are taught how to make, it could be mat making, it could be soft toys. I'm basically talking about the project Disha, where the slum dwellers, they are, they come to the school and we provide them training in various areas according to their interest. It could be puppetry, it could be, various things.
But that is done by the school? Or
That is being done by the school.
More question. Your city is very sensitive for communal harmony. Are you doing anything for the community and culture?
Absolutely, sir. At a school level, as I've just shared, that we have won the first prize award in this Green School Award, where we are basically, conserving water, ecological conservation, and bringing the same awareness amongst the society through marches, through rallies. And then the people from the vicinity are also called, and we are conducting workshops and trainings. Even the parents are also invited to our schools. They address honorable jury to visit the website www.spacc.co.in and please give your valuable suggestions because the time is less, so I do realize the importance. Yes, ma'am, please.
I just heard you said your school is around 31-year-old.
Yeah.
That's a long time for a school to be. So what is the special, you would like to mention? Any one thing,
I think, ma'am, we are simply, the science field is simply awesome. As I was sharing, Paleontology Museum is one of the museums across the country. It's one museum where we have fossils which are million years old, which have been brought from across the country, from various bears.
Probably your school implies that you need to have continuity.
Yes, sir.
And consistency with the change.
Yes, sir.
So in the last 31 years, probably mobiles came in while you were in existence.
Yes, sir.
Net came in while you were in existence.
Yes, sir.
And even more Maggie came in when you were in existence.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so people have changed, students have changed from being more hardworking to looking for more shortcuts. How do you deal with that?
Sir, trust me. For mobile phones, let me begin. Imagine there was a time that students were really fascinated and they were bringing the stuff. They were given warnings. We, were strict to an extent. We confiscated the same and told the parents that they would not be returned back. Imagine after a period of 1 year, it was with us, and after a period of 1 year when it was returned, the parents did realize that this kind of an act by the children, so hygienic food is available in the school canteen, and then we have a fixed menu. The fruit break is also a part in the morning schedule, and then we do ensure that students bring healthy tiffin. Not only the class teachers, but the
I just like to say change happens, it's inevitable.
Yes, sir.
Rather than stopping it,
Yes.
let's accept it and do what we can do.
Thank you, sir.
Quickly rush through. We have Lucknow Public Schools and Colleges, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh.
Friends, good afternoon to all of you. Excellence from all and excellence for all. This is the motto of our college. I'm Lakshmi Shankar Avasthi, head in computer department in my college, and I'm going to present an introduction. Please.
Lucknow Public School has created an aura of fantastic genius which has propelled it.
He's the founder manager of
success
Lucknow Public
in
Schools
the
and
academic
colleges.
arena of LPS, children are motivated to excel in studies to beat different competitive examinations as CPMT, CBSE, Medical and Engineering, NDA, CDS, NTSE, Bank POs, SSC, Air Force, Navy, Chartered Accountants, Civil Services, Hotel Management, AFMC, IIT, UPC and RIFT. Many more have gone abroad and they are rendering their services in the multinationals, maintaining global ethics.
Every year we conduct National Children's Science Festival, and this is the movie of 2003 when His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam inaugurated this National Children's Science Festival in our college campus. In ICSE, ISC and CBSE by securing more than 97% marks in each year. We have opened 3 schools in rural areas by giving the high education, high infrastructure education with low fees structure. If we talk about the value centricity, various creative talent events, debate, fete, parichay, extempore, celebration of various festival, yogas are conducted in college campus. If we talk about the future readiness, yes. Yes. This is a group, basically this is a group. Lucknow Public Schools and Colleges has 9 branches. So we are representing all 9 branches.
Can you please?
Definitely, ma'am.
Then we do send students to NASA. This is a place where the children are able to explore with zero gravity and also make robotic models. So this is a place where they experience and get to know about space in terms of astrodourism. Then we also have the Astronautical Society of India. They conduct the competitions on aerospace modeling. So the children, with the help of the teachers, develop these very keen models themselves. Then we've got Making Science Make Sense. This is a way which is, this we work together with Bayer India, and small little projects are picked up for the students to actually understand the various thematic concepts in science. Then we have interactive sessions. In this photograph, as you see, is an orthopedic surgeon who's interacting with the students and talking to them about the importance of good health and good diet. Every year, the students of Standard 10 attend a social service camp. This is a camp wherein the children learn about team building efforts, about mutual understanding, time management, tolerance, and one of the most important things is that the students are here able to showcase their own hidden talents. They get a platform where they can showcase their own talents, and they also overcome the inhibitions that they have. Then we went to the Times of India office. The students saw everything about media and publishing. Then we also went to the Parle Fruity Factory. We had a particular interactive session wherein stories were rendered with musical instruments. Students were taught to they think, they contemplate in an nature-friendly environment, celebrating the Green Earth Week, the wildlife, an advertising campaign run by the students for saving the tiger. This is the performing arts, and then we have cultural exchange programs as an international.
Any questions? Thanks a lot, ma'am. Your presentation was elaborate enough. Thank you.